Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Hannah, and hope everyone is doing well and y'all are having a great day or night so far. I myself, I am doing okay. I just have some pain in my knees, but I'm still holding on strong. I'm still doing good by God's grace. Um, I just want to encourage those of you with, well, everyone, including myself, with a short encouragement, which is entitled Failure is part of success. Everyone, if not everyone, mostly everyone, have a plan to be successful. You either have a dream that you want to accomplish, you want to succeed in. If you're in school, you want to succeed, obviously, in your exams, CXC, if you are doing CXC, all of these upcoming exams and all these things. Those of you who um, maybe want to have cars and your vehicles, your big houses and everything. We all have one thing that we want to be successful in. We all want to be successful, but let me tell you, people, failure is part of success. In accomplishing your goals, your dreams, your um yeah, your goals, like I said, you will encounter failures at times, and it is normal. Don't think because you encountered a failure that like you won't succeed. Failure is part of success, and you sometimes go through failure. But you know what? Failure again is part of success. You have to fail sometimes for it to succeed. Like I always said, especially in my exercises videos, what will you do on the bad day, on the bad days? What will you do the times that you fail? What will you do? Will you just stay there or will you continue? Failure isn't um I wouldn't say like it is a bad thing. Well, it is, but really it isn't. I'll explain my view. Failure is just how would say it? Um like it's basically like the stairway to success. It's like basically you're just like climbing upstairs stairs. Sorry, I know my English, my speech is all over the place. Sorry, but like yeah, the way I would really explain my view is that to me, failure is like climbing upstairs, the stairway to success. Step by step, of course, you will have challenges. Everything won't happen. First of all, you cannot expect if you're climbing up the first stairs out of a whole 20 steps on the stairway. You can't expect like the first step to be like the last. Well, the 20th step. Of course, each steps is different. Each step is different, sorry. You have to go from bottom to the top. The same way if you climb up a ladder, right? You can't just expect like when you climb like put one foot up you for it to reach right on top of the ladder. No. You have to climb up the ladder. And yes, sometimes you might miss a fall. Sometimes you might actually slide down the ladder. Same with the stairs, the stairway. Sometimes you're coming up the stairs, you trip, maybe you fall, you roll down the stairs. That's all part of like. Don't think that you always like whenever you have a plan that it's just gonna happen like in one like choice, or one, not choice, sorry, that's not the right word, sorry, um in one step, right? It won't happen in one step, trust me, it won't. So on these days, these bad days, and these times that you feel, look at it in a good perspective, in a positive perspective. So don't look at the negative side of failure, look at the positive side. And again, failure is an opportunity for you to continue achieving your goals. um I already stated that, sorry, I already stated it. Failure is an opportunity for you to succeed. Failures are opportunities that you are granted to be successful. Failures is the gateway for you to achieve your goals. You fail, that is okay. Learn from that, that point or that fail time. You fail once, learn from that. Learn what you did that made you fail that time. You fail another time, you continue learning. Cause I mean, come on. Let's look at the test, for example, right? They have um I don't know if all countries are like that, but for me, I had like, first term exam and first term, second term would normally be like, assessments. You wouldn't really have exams, but yeah, projects and all these things. But I would say like first term and third term. The first term exam, end of year exam, well, end of term exam, sorry. You, okay, for example, you fail that first term exam. Instead of beating up yourself that you fail, yeah, you acknowledge that you fail. You learn from, you see what made you fail. What did you do that made you fail? You make that be your motivation. You make that be your inspiration for you to be successful in the next exam time, the next time of exam. Alright, yeah, term 2 you don't have no exams, you just do your projects or whatever. You keep learning that process, because the first term is basically the entire 3 terms. Even though you don't have in the second term, then all of these things covered for third term. That's like the greatest success. Okay, you remember what made you feel the first term. Let that be a motivation, like I said previously, for you to succeed in your final exams, your third term final exams. It so happen maybe that you fail in that third term. That is still okay. I mean, come on. Sometimes we've been there. I know I have. But are you gonna give up because I tried but I still failed? Like, come on. Okay, I already fell into one. Look, I fell again in the last term. Like, Messi, I am a failure. You are not a failure. They have a saying, someone, I can't remember who wrote it, but you are only a failure when you stop trying. I don't think I actually said it in the same word, sorry, but you'll get the point. When you see you actually stop trying, that's where you are the failure. So keep on, I was going to say something else, but yeah, keep on trying. So you may fail 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Keep trying. The 6th, 7th, 8th or 9th time, keep trying too. The 10th time, you are gonna be successful. You might be surprised. The time that you think that it's the best time for you to give up, that's when you actually succeed, huh? Or like, I would say that like the time you like um you predict your failure is the time that you actually succeed. Success happens after all of the failures. It might sound like how should I say it? Like it might sound like I don't know what I'm saying, but trust me. Well, let me stop saying trust me. But guys, for real, it works. Success happens after failures. After fail, after fails, failed moments, failed times, failed days, failed months, failed weeks, failed years. Success happens in that moment. When you least expect it, you're gonna succeed. But stop beating up yourself. Like I said, look at failure in the positive aspect, in the positive perspective, and then you will be successful. Because you cannot like just keep on looking at failures like just the bad side, like, oh, I feel I'm never gonna succeed, and think that you actually will succeed. No, because like you're just joining your potential. Simple. Like you have the potential, but like because maybe you trip on that first step or climbing up that second step, it's not like you already forget about all the potential. No, you still have potential even in your failure. You still have potential even in your failed moments. Potential don't just go away just because you fail. You still have potential. But it's up to you to make that decision on what you are going to do on that failed moments, on that failed days. The answer is yours. You have to answer that question for your own self. Nobody can answer it for you because you might have how many people criticizing you, or you're gonna have how many people cheering you on. But unless you make that choice to actually continue, it doesn't matter who is criticizing you or who is congratulating you or encouraging you. It all starts with you though. And yes, it all starts with God. Like I always say, you cannot do anything without God. You can't do nothing without God. You wanna be successful? Make God your guide. Make God your teacher. Make him your leader. But even when you actually make him your leader, your guide, etc., you also have to make that decision too. Because he can be guiding you on anything too, but unless you actually make that move, then you are actually holding yourself back from actually succeeding. You're actually holding yourself back from your true potential. So the answer remains in your hands. It remains in your hands. Make the right decision, man. Like make the right answer. Like select the right answer and say the right answer. Guys, honestly, I know for sure that eventually my speech, not speech, but like me explaining my view might be all over the place, and I deeply apologize. Honestly, I deeply apologize. There's like I know what I want to say, but like I guess you can say that when I actually have to say it, it just ugh. It's not really nervous, but like it just all over the place to be honest. But anyways, yeah. So this is a small encouragement, and yes, hope that it blesses your heart just like it blesses mine. Because even though yes, I'm encouraging you, but I'm also encouraging myself too. So yeah, I love you always, and your girl is out.